what eat just enough to me means I'm gonna starve. I can't just eat enough. I gotta eat the whole table. I gotta eat off your plate, my plate, and their plate. That's how I am. Look at me, I'm a big guy now.
No seconds. To eat just enough, it means no seconds.
Eating just enough to me is learning to push the food away after you've had it, till you had enough. When you feel like your body's had enough, your stomach will tell you, hey, that's it, no more, no more. It's had enough.
What does it mean to eat just enough? I've never lived my life like that. I've always, people say I've had a steak. Well, I eat portions of cow, okay? Somebody has French fries and I buy 2 supersized fries. Somebody leaves a half-empty plate and I finish it.
I guess 1 serving is eating just enough for me.
My mother has diabetes. She was diagnosed with diabetes a couple of years ago, or about 3 or 4 years ago. And when she found out, she changed her diet, and tried to exercise more. She lost a lot of weight. I supported my mom by trying to stick to her diet by cooking. My mother lives alone. My father had passed away in '91, so I always cook, and then I invite her up. So I had to change my cooking habits to, supply her with her diet needs. And then we learned how to eat, like more salad, stuff like that, and low fat, no sugar. It was a hard change to make, but we made that transition.
My mom's sister has diabetes. I just want her to be able to live a life that is less painful, to her, and more enjoyable. And I think that if I were to, when I do talk to her, I want to tell her those things and say, eat correctly, exercise. And if she would like to, I know that I would walk with her. I would help her, and I'd say, Auntie, let's go for a little cruise. Take her maybe to, I don't know, for example, maybe the mall and just walk around it, maybe go window shopping just to make her move. I think that'll be cool.
My support system is my wife and my kids, because that's all I've ever believed in. And I do the cooking at home, but a lot of times I cook for people who are not sick with diabetes, but I still cook for them, and I know how it is going to be later on down the road if they keep eating the stuff I cook. So it's really difficult, because we all like to take our tortilla and, not 1 tortilla, but like 3 tortillas, and we have our green chili chopped up in the grease from the pork chops, and we'll dip it, and we'll all sit around that same iron skillet and go, oh, this is so good, all the good stuff's in the fat. So I have to be aware, and little at a time. My wife encourages me a lot, and my kids do the same thing. Dad, you don't need that extra soda pop, you don't need. So I've changed little by little. Food habits, everything, even trying to making an effort to walk and exercise, just move.
I think I'm really blessed that my mom, always cooked healthy meals when I was growing up. And my parents were overall pretty healthy, real active. We didn't have a lot of desserts in the house. We ate a lot of fruit. I remember there was always a lot of fruits and vegetables in the house growing up. So I think it initially comes from the influence of growing, how I grew up with my own family.
My kids are, candy lovers and pop lovers, and that was part of my fault. I used to drink a lot of pop and eat sweets, But since working on these diabetes projects, I've cut out a lot of that. Like let's say, probably 80% of my, sugar intake, whatever, and try to switch over to using sweet and low or natural sweeteners. And then I tell my kids, the same thing. Okay, it's better to, instead of a pop, hey Dad, can I have a pop? No, why don't you have some juice, or substitute it for something healthy, And they're catching on slowly, and they don't. It was hard at first, but they know what's up now.
I have a 4-year-old son, and he hears me say a lot, no pop, you can't have any pop, no candy, you can't have any candy. You know, he probably thinks mom's just a big bummer because I don't let him have what every other kid gets to have, you know. And then now he's learning, okay, I say, how come you can't have pop, son? And he says, because it gives me diabetes. I don't want to get diabetes. So I'm programming him early.
I work with health promotion in Shiprock in collecting data and seeing how fit the kids are on the Navajo Nation. I've been doing this study for 2 years, and I found that the kids are not as healthy, mainly because the schools don't provide enough physical activity for the kids. So far, we tested over 30,000 kids, and it's been neat to see them take it serious, or the fact that they see that we're interested in their health and that we want them to see them being fit.
It doesn't hurt to be healthy. It doesn't hurt to be in shape. It may hurt a little bit to exercise, but that's the whole point of this video. Getting off the couch, stop being a couch potato, getting out there, walking for a few minutes a day, you know, on a daily basis, you know, I mean, that it could change your life, you know, and it could save your life.
I think that we just really need to focus our own lives in a more positive direction. What my grandmother probably taught me was that you only have one opportunity to live that moment. You can never go back and do it over again. And so that's how I look at it now.
Your body's built for performance, mentally and physically. You can always grow mentally. You know, you can make the most amount of everything. You know, like, you know, what you put in your mind, what you think, you know, what you put in your body and how you treat it.
If people would start moving and eating better than they do now, they're gonna, at the least, change the quality of their life. That's at the least. At the most, they could save their life.